don't like you.
I don't like you either.
Damn!
Boys, break it up.
So, where'd you come up with the name Cancer?
I thought we weren't going to talk about this.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
It's a funny thing, you know.
All
I
I'm
remember.
saying is that killed people.
Yeah, whoever made Cancer's a real jerk.
Guys, I'm really sorry for making Cancer. That's really my fault.
Look, we all make mistakes.
It was honestly like a really bad time.
Rick,
what's up?
I am under the impression that you've been doing musical endeavor / production for a good while now. How long have you been doing it?
I started when I was about 10 weeks ago.
No, I don't mean like with Siva Gunner specifically. I just mean like music production as a whole.
Yeah, I started at a very young age. I was a wee boy. I started playing various instruments.
But why?
I used to play the violin. I used to play the piano too. But I was really bad at both, so I kind of stopped.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, which reminds me, where do you get your ideas from?
Particularly the internet.
But why? I'm really curious.
Why the internet specifically?
Because I think there's a lot of cool things on there, you know what I'm saying?
Like Goatsy?
You know, actually, just about that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anything.
Okay, you had me really scared for a second. Like,
right, no, that's fine.
I was him.
I was straight about to I was the guy that spread his asshole so wide you could see the inside of his anus.
That was me.
That's you, dude. That's crazy.
I was the goat.
Hey, honestly,
You were the
You're
goat.
my goat.
We were the one who see it.
You know, this is a rocky start. First I'm out here making diseases, and now I'm making what haven't I made at this point?
Drugs?
Nope.
I hope.
Made those two.
What is wrong with
Guys,
you?
I'm
Joe,
really,
where do you
sorry
find
for
these
making
guests?
Ghosty.
listen,
I'm really sorry
you
about
know
that.
how I try to give back to the poor,
Dude, you have to have quality control. You're here, like, interviewing the person who made cancer, the person who made
listen, okay? We have partners with the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Guys, I'm sorry for making methamphetamine.
No, that's a good thing. I like that.
Hey, speaking of rabbits, what's your obsession with the Nesquik rabbit? The first time I saw your pretty little face online, okay?
Yeah.
You have always been tied to that brown little rabbit.
Why do you specify that he was brown?
Because that's
The actual lore behind that is I used to play a lot of CSGO, and we used to pretend that we were like in a clan. And so everybody created their tags, and one of my friends had the name Too Quick. And then so I kind of parodied his with Nesquik, and I just sent my profile picture to a literal box of Nesquik. And
Dude.
then when I decided to pivot to using Discord, and I was like, oh, like people just generally have like some sort of avatar or something that can signify who they are. I was like, oh, I might as well just use the Nesquik bunny, because a lot of people use Pokemon, a lot of people use other people or things like that.
anime, yeah.
Or anime, you know.
Wait,
so I just decided to go.
So, what do you think about this bunny?
Jamie, if you could put this on the screen, thank you. Okay, never mind. Jamie, don't put that on the screen.
What do you think about that bunny?
Aw, it's so cute.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody hates him for some reason.
I know, it's kind of weird. People don't really like rabbits.
Hey, guy, when did you do leg day?
I was trying to do it once a week for a while, and then it kind of became once every 2 weeks.
That's fair.
It kind of just got cycled out.
Yeah.
For arms, of course.
Of course.
Hey,
yeah.
I did leg day today, surprisingly.
Really? Was it difficult?
I did squats, and then I did leg raises, and then I did RDLs. I recently bought... I don't have a gym membership. I don't plan on getting one.
That's fair.
I just go to Walmart. I got myself different pairs of weights, and I just go in the basement, turn on an episode of Sopranos because it's typically around an hour long.
Yeah.
And I watch that shit while I work out. And today was leg day, so I put the 50-pound weight to the test, and I used one of them today when I did squats.
Right.
And it definitely pushed me to my limit a little bit.
Yeah.
So kids, if you plan on saving money, don't get a gym membership.
Do drugs.
Yeah, do drugs instead.
Kids, if you find a bag of cocaine in your parents' dresser or drawer at home, snort as much as possible. It cannot hurt you. Or lace your blood with it. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. It's fun, and it's safe.
This episode is sponsored by cocaine.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you or someone you love is suffering with a substance abuse, you too can get help. Just use the code 37237. What the fuck? 3.
Alright, were you alive when those TV commercials where it was like, if you or a loved one have been diagnosed with mesothelioma?
I was.
Yeah?
I was actually a wee child.
What was that experience like?
You know, I was really thinking, and I really didn't know what mesothelioma was. But if I really wanted to be truthful with myself, maybe we were all mesothelioma at the end of the day.
Dude, Honestly, whenever I saw those ads, I was just like, can I get back to my SpongeBob, please?
I mean, that's how I met my grandfather back when he was off his blood medication. When he would see that commercial, when it would interrupt his Wheel of Fortune, he would get so mad he would throw things at the TV. Granddad's got that old man strength, you know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck.
They make up the strength of a...
Of at least one Galera.
What?
It's a monkey without a tail.
The
Galera. So like
Galera.
Curious George.
Give me... Whatever. Jamie, put the word on screen that I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ.
Now spell. Now spell Galora. Colton, write that down. I'm putting that in the episode.
I don't know how to spell.
Can you hand
Listen, we all went to college. Let's sound it out.
Hey, don't put me on blast like that, damn it. You act like you're tough shit because you have a degree and I don't. Well, let me tell you something, mister.
I spelled gorilla.
Hey, shout outs to our moms.
Hey, shout out to your mom, man.
She's a wonderful woman.
She's a wonderful woman. RH, did you watch Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network growing up? Which one did you watch?
I exclusively watched Nickelodeon.
Okay.
I couldn't watch Cartoon Network because I thought it was for babies.
What?
But I was like 6.
Really? Hold on.
I didn't like the shows on Cartoon Network. I thought they were like ugly.
Okay, I'm going to assume, I don't know what year you were born, but I'm going to assume it's like between 2005 or 2007.
1 or 2.
I think I was a little bit older.
Okay, were you there when Donald Trump was shot?
That's crazy work. That was
not like there physically, but like were you alive?
Were you the guy that was trying to shoot him?
That's not what I was trying to say. That's not what I was trying. I mean, like, were you? Never mind.
No, I was the one.
I was born that day.
I was the one. Jamie, put that on the podcast.
Don't put that on.
I had the gun.
Jamie, put a...
You just show up, there's like FBI agents at your door like the next day. They're like, we found this YouTube video of you saying that you had the gun. Are you sure about that?
We also found this diagram of the
We also see
area.
This word that you'd been trying to spell for the last... that seems like
you think it's code.
And we don't know how this is related, but we're kind of looking into
it's like
it.
It's the actual speak and spell, but there's like blood stains on it. Like,
blood stains on it. It just says
this was there at the scene of the crime.
We think it...
Dude, all I'm saying, if you give a dog a bone, he will eat for a whole week. But if you teach a dog to kill, you'll never see him again.
What the fuck are you going on?
And if you give
if you give a man a fish...
Oh, fuck it.
Dude.
Shut up! I swear to God!
If you give a mouse a cookie...
I forgot about that.
My original point... Back to Nickelodeon. When you were a stupid kid, did you ever see those commercials of the Shirley Temple Little Darling DVD collection?
This is something I'd rather not talk about.
Dude.
I can't remember that one in specific. I know a lot of Nick commercials, though.
Okay, hold on. Maybe me telling you isn't
Send me
enough.
the video.
This was on every kid's TV network in the 2000s.
This is crazy. I've not seen this.
Really?
Was this on Nickelodeon all the time?
It was on Nickelodeon. It was on Disney Channel. It was on Cartoon Network.
This is before I started watching TV, maybe. I don't really know. That's crazy, though.
Joe, can you keel over and die already? You're really old.
That's pretty funny.
Turkey sandwich.
Well, you know what? Fine, I'll kill myself if that's how you feel about it. Can we include that clip of
Rick, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Of course, man.